Hello everyone, welcome back to Terraria with me, Eggia Haiip. Today we're doing the final stages of what we call pre-hard mode. First thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you... Oh, there's a couple of things I want to do first actually. Now, while I was digging the elevator, I came across a couple of NPCs, one of which was the Goblin Tinkerer, who I bought this little bit of furniture off. Allows us to combine some of our accessories, and we can make them into better ones which have the same functionality. So we can add the tally counter, the lifeform analyzer and the radar into one device called the Rec 3000, which does all the same things but in one device. So I'm going to do that now. There we are, we have that item, which obviously is just one of the things it does is display the things on here, some of the things. Next thing we want to do, I've got the sandstorm in a bottle and shiny red balloon we found on one of these sky islands to create the sandstorm in a balloon. All 2 events, that's handy. So that does the same thing as the sandstorm in a bottle, but increases our jump height as well, which is really cool. So let's go see how far we can jump now. We've got that. Oh yeah, way higher. That's good. I think there was one more step to that. Yeah. So there's the sandstorm in a bottle with the lucky horseshoe, which increases the jump height to double jump, allows us to double jump, and negates full damage just like the horseshoe does. So we can do that as well. That way we can have all 3 accessories in one slot, and that gives us mana. That's nice. So there we go. So that means we can have our obsidian skull on as well, which is pretty cool. It gives us 15 defense again. So there you go. That's a nice little bonus thing to do. So what I'm going to do today, I've got the Terraria crystals, and I've got this special area set up over here. When we get there, there's the crystal stand, and I've got these regeneration areas set up here. And of course, these little pools of yellow things are honey, which I've collected in some buckets from the beehive. The honey actually increases your life regeneration for 30 seconds after you get out of it, or forever if you stay in it. So this is going to be allowing us to stay alive better during the invasion event, which we set off with the crystals, placing them on here. You have to place a crystal on this platform, and it has a health bar, and basically a portal will spawn to the left and to the right a long way off. I'll show you just roughly where. So the portal over here will be about here, hence why I had to build this area as big as I did. And the enemies will spawn in the portal and come toward the crystal to attack it. And if they destroy it, you lose. If you kill all the waves of enemies before they destroy it, you win, and you get some Defenders medals, which I've got a couple of so far, and I've managed to get these 2 items off the barkeeper, which sold these things. The barkeeper basically sells you these for the medals which you win from winning the event, and this basically will summon a tower, a little flame tower, which will shoot at enemies like that. That's very cool, isn't it? And the other one is a ballista, which is slower firing, but it can hit multiple enemies. So, and yeah, you can only have one of those at a time regularly. but in the event you can summon more than one for 10 mana crystals every time you pick up mana crystals from the enemies. So that's what I'm going to be doing next, but first I wanted to actually upgrade our minions finally. So last episode we went mining for hellstone ore, and we actually got 500 hellstone ore, and I've got enough obsidian. Basically you need 3 hellstone ore to 1 obsidian to make a hellstone bar. So what I'm going to do now is just make as many of them as I can. There's 99 and 73. There we go. Now, one of the cool things we can make from that, obviously is the molten armor set, which is quite high in defense actually. It's a good melee set, but the thing we're after is the imp staff. Now look at the damage difference here. The hornet staff does 16 summon damage. This thing does 33 summon damage. So we're going to make one of them definitely. And look at that, we got some amazing stats from it straight away. It's gone up from 33 to 38, that was really lucky actually. There we go. So we've got an upgrade to our summoning item. So I need to now get rid of all the hornets. And we're going to summon in our flame imps. How many we got there? There's 6. Those things are powerful and pretty fast. They should allow us to kill many things very easily. Right, cool. So, there's a couple more things I can make from hellstone. One of which is a new pickaxe. 100% pickaxe power, which is up from 65. So we're making one of them. And then also there's the molten ham axe, which is a hammer and an axe combined. 100% axe power and 60 was the old one. 150 and 70 is the new one. Yep, so we're making that too. Okay. It's actually a really good bow there as well. It's, I think actually better than the bee's knees Molten Fury, so I might make that too. Running out of space for stuff actually. Right, this gel, that can go in there. Oh, we've got a really good modifier one. So that's our new ranged weapon, fires fiery arrows actually. Okay, so good. We're set up ready to do our invasion event. I do need to empty my inventory though before I continue. So I'll skip all this and move straight on to the event itself in a moment. So the Hornet Staff is going away. So we're going from 14 to 16 to 38 summon damage. That should make boss fights even easier as well. Oh yeah, I need to put away these. So I've got a chest here which I'm going to use for special blocks. These I bought from a travelling merchant just because they're quite cool. I might use them for building something later. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set up a... I'm going to set up a tower there straight away. Get rid of the map. Let's actually get rid of all these things. So it's nice and clear. And we're going to do this. Here we go. summon our first thing there. Now, this is going to be a bit boring at the start because the imps are going to just kill everything before they come on screen. But I can show you what's going on if I come over here. You can see the enemies are spawning through the portals and heading towards the crystal, which has 1,000 health. What I actually need to do is come collect all the mana that's dropping from these guys. That's the first wave complete. Pick up all the mana to make sure we can place some more defences. So we've got a... What I'm going to do, I'm going to defend one side only with these and then move to the other side. As we get attacked. So there we go, we've got 2 towers up there already to defend. So that side should be pretty secure on its own, especially with the third one at the back. So I'm going to come here and defend this side manually with the imps. Keep picking up the mana. Have to make sure that nothing's getting past the turrets, obviously. That's another wave complete. Got 3 towers there now. Is there enough mana this side for another one? Almost. Excuse me. I should be using this really, shouldn't I? It's faster. We've got enough for another tower. I'm going to put another one up here. So we've got 5 flame towers up. I'm going to actually put a ballista here as well. And another one. So that side's pretty well defended now. Not much of a chance that anything will get through there. So there's new enemies and more enemies each wave. There we go. It's pretty well defended that side now. The imps are very cool. Might as well start putting a couple of towers in this side as well now. So I believe there's only one more wave. This time there's a boss wave at the end. By boss wave I mean there's a special super-powered enemy that spawns that attacks. Pretty straightforward. I think the boss is probably here now. Where is he? There he is, yeah. No, he didn't survive long. Yep, that's it. That means we've won. And we've got 5 medals out of that. You can use 5 medals to buy the level 1 versions of these rods, which is both what I've got at the moment. You get a better version on hard mode, and then you get a better version on the post golem or something. Well, what do we get there? Alright, so we've got a new pet, which is this weird flying creature. And I've got a mask. It's a vanity helm. Which makes me look weird, so I'm going to take that off. Anyway, that's wrong. Let's go there. There we go. Anyway, yeah. So that's the Dungeon Defenders invasion event type thing. That's quite cool. It gets harder with each difficulty change. So what you just witnessed was obviously pre-hard mode version. When we go to hard mode later, I will do this again and show you how hard it gets. Maybe after we've done some gear upgrades, we'll see. Might be able to do it as it is. Later still, once we get access to the mechanic, we'll buy some conveyor belts and we'll lay them out from where the portals are to here, all the way back to here, and they'll basically collect all the mana for us and bring it to us, so we won't have to keep moving down the end, which would be nice. Okay, cool, so that's one thing. Oh, there's a goodie bag. No worries. So I can't really do much else except kill the wall of flesh and turn the world to hard mode.